know what it is, man. Long time coming. Word. My disregarded drugs.
But life is good. Life is good for sure.
Any critique of yourself in the video game? Anything we could do better?
I just wish my jumper was a little more consistent, but maybe I got to show something in the season. We'll see, though. But maybe on this one, we can get my jumper a little better.
All right.
We'll see.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A spectacular sight as we approach our broadcast location in downtown Orlando through the air. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. You'll watch the Orlando Magic in this one as they go up against the New York Knicks. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's who David Fizdale's going to go with. They've got Abdul-Jabbar, Parker out there with Iguodala, and it's Marc Gasol, and it's Artest in at the 3 slot. And for Orlando, DeBusschere is out there with Hayes. Then there's Irvin. Then it's Paul George, and it's Gilmore in at the center, locking down the middle. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
The shot by George, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Iguodala finds Parker. Back to Iguodala. Oh, the lob to Parker. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Boy, the unselfishness of Iguodala is really admirable. A forward with excellent vision, has a feel for when one of his guys is open.
Now, here is George. Now here's Hayes. Shot clock at 6. Pulls it up. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar.
The massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar, impressive. Kareem easily swatting away shots.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Iguodala outside. Passes it to Artest. Stolen by DeBusschere. And the call will be against Tony Parker. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Outside, George.
And Iguodala's calling card really has always been his defense. And right there, he impacts the shot with another dose of that in-your-face D. And a long wind-up and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
I certainly hope not.
Now, here's George. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Artest the pass to Parker. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. From 10 feet out, and again, it's New York.
And Parker just super efficient at shooting from inside the paint with shots like that one.
Orlando, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. is Irving. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And here are the Knicks now. Parker outside. Gasol finds Iguodala. Some nice passing by New York here. Back to Parker. 5 on the clock. Misses off the left iron. The Magic have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Gilmore. Irving for 3. Rejected by Gasol. And they get it back. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Hayes. Irving's got 5 now.
The team does a nice job supporting what Kyrie Irving does. I mean, they've got total trust in his ability, so I think they work a lot harder to set him up.
And that one's good. Parker.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Banked in off the glass.
Once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Parker surveying the floor. Fires for 3. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 9.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4 of 5.
Irving against Parker. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Outside Gasol. Pass to Parker. Over to the left wing. Abdul-Jabbar gets double teamed. 4 on the clock. Good D by Irving. The Magic have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. There's the drive. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
Who wants a t-shirt? Your 407. And your 407.
And Parker with the block. Iguodala outside. Now the pass to Gasol. Over George. And too long on the shot. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Gilmore. Back to George. buries the long-range jumper. George has got 5 points so far.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. New York moving the ball around. It's deflected.
Respect the reach of Gilmore because it's extensive. Makes blocking shots look really easy.
Irving can't hit. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Iguodala. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Here's Irving. He has 5. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irving's so good at finding holes in the defense.
Here's Parker. And finished off by Gasol.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
Here are the Magic now, following the score by New York. George double-teamed. Clock at 6. Hayes finds Irving. And a miss there on the triple. The Knicks have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Here's Iguodala, and again it's New York. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. I was able to talk with David Fizdale for just a moment. It's all about pace tonight. He said, we're fast, we know it, and we're going to make sure they know it, too. Those are pretty bold words, Kevin. We'll see if they can deliver.
Thank you, David. Anthony Towns checked in for Hayes. Now Irving. He has 7. He takes it in. And it's Gasol with the rebound. The Knicks with the lead. Down low. Iguodala, the pass to Chenier. Outside Gasol. Artest against George. Passes it to Chenier. 5 to shoot. Over Gilmore. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The line for the Knicks.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
The first one falls. Thompson, he's checked in for New York. So he gets them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
George against Thompson. Now here is George. Defense right on him. Pass to Irving. The 3. And it's Gasol with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And Thompson kicks to Artest. Over to Bush. And Artest with the basket on the assist by Thompson. And the Knicks lead by 5.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Magic trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Outside Irving. The pass to Hero. Trying to get something going. Offensive rebound. Campbell. Good D by Thompson. New York leading by 7. Here's Chenier. Yep, that one goes in there.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively. Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Here's Gasol. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Well, guys, nobody's boxing out. I mean, I could go out there and get an offensive rebound. They're just watching. And if you're the coaching staff, that's unacceptable.
Irving's shot is good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first. A nice shot by Chenier. Chenier's got 6.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Now, here is Irving. 9 points in the game so far. On the wing, Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Outside Artest. Drives to the hoop. Camby with the block.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now, here is Irving. 13 feet away. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Here's Chenier. Over Irving. It's hauled in by Hero. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Looking to get back on track here. And Gasol sends it back.
You really got to admire the reach of Gasol. He's excellent at utilizing those long arms of his to turn away shots.
Simmons checked in for Orlando. The Knicks also changing it up. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Gasol. And Elliott subbed in for the Magician. .46 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Hero passes to Towns. He kicks it to Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. From 12 feet out. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Pass to Simmons. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
They do not need Simmons to be a three-point shooter. If he can hit the mid-range, Jay, that opens up a lot by itself.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Knicks lead by 11. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Knicks guys have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
The Knicks leading by 11. And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Knicks, they've got Elliott. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Ibaka. And it's Thompson. And it's Chenier in at the one. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Magic. Simmons on the wing. And they recover it.
The quickness, the size, the speed of Simmons captivating, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
Here's Chenier. Kicks it to Ibaka. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Guarded by Simmons. Nice touch on that hook shot. Abdul-Jabbar's got his first basket. Some super teams come together, Clark, on paper, and they look like sure things for the finals. But just how important are the other things, the intangibles?
Yeah, I think the intangibles, Kevin, are the most important things. When you talk about chemistry, trust, connectedness, those things just don't happen because you have great talent in 3 or 4 players. You have to have a team that's committed to one another and that trusts one another, and it takes time to build that into a championship caliber unit. So those intangibles are really important if you're going to win a championship.
The Knicks making a switch here. Petrovic checked in. Six on the shot clock. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, rejected by Campbell. Simmons working it over. With the drive, they get the rebound. Here's Tomjanovich. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Petrovic with the pass to Thompson. Three-pointer. And Simmons with the rebound. The Magic trail by 7. He dishes it to Towns. To the middle. Here's Canby. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Now just a 5-point Knicks lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
You're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
to a change here. Hayes is checked in. Tony Parker's checked in for the Knicks. Here's Elliott. Puts it up off the inbound. And it's Tomjanovich with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Passes to Campbell. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Parker outside. They need this one. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds in this game. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Parker after Ben Simmons bucket. Parker. Oh, that's blocked.
You know, some might say Hayes plays the game angry, and there was definitely something angry about his defense there. What an emphatic rejection.
Now here's Parker. 9 points in the game so far. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Magic ball.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the Magic with possession. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Pass to Gilmore. Outside, George into the lane. Abdul-Jabbar with the block. Parker outside. No good on that one. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Here's Gilmore. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Simmons taking off, launching himself right through the defense and rendering that D helpless.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And guys, aggressive in creating his own shots, but thus far they have not been falling. Probably a good time to try and devote some of that energy to getting others involved.
New York trailing. Iguodala outside. There's the pass to Ibaka. Back to Iguodala. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And while Iguodala might not be the star of any team he's on, he's always going to be a major contributor because he does so many things well on both ends.
It's his first trip to the line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
First free throw is good. DeBusschere, he's checked in for the Magic. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 14-4 run right now. They get it back. The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got his first points of the game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Parker. 9 points in the game so far. Ibaka is right there. And the Knicks lead by 1.
And the ability to generate points off offensive rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter.
Here's Gilmore. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Orlando now. Hayes the pass to Simmons. Here's George. Just 5 on the clock. Over Petrovic. A second chance effort. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And Hayes is simply a double-double machine. An impressive big man who dominates on both ends of the floor.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game.
The line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Irving's checked in for Simmons. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Gasol's checked in. And he makes both free throws. And so here is New York. Here's Petrovic. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Parker. Uses the glass to drop it in.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on 1 of them.
Outside Irving. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Irving against Parker. Takes it inside. Makes it off the glass. Now it's a 3-point Knicks lead.
And Parker really as good as anybody when it comes to attacking the rim and finishing.
And so George will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Outside Irving for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Irving's got 12.
You know, the threat of Irving's drive can open up looks for him from the perimeter, and he is a gifted scorer, folks.
Parker against Irving. It's Parker with the drive, and it's Orlando with the rebound. Pass to George. Back to DeBusschere. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
Here's Irving. And it's Iguodala with the rebound.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
You gotta love the intensity on that attack by Parker to draw the foul. He is a beast off the bounce.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Orlando?
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
They're crashing the offensive glass hard, too. I mean, they've dropped in several second-chance baskets.
Free throw drops in for Tony Parker.
And Parker just so skilled at marching his way to the stripe. He just has an endless amount of cunning moves that consistently frustrate the opposition.
And New York making a change here. Artest is checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Orlando leading. DeBusschere with it. He's got 6. kept alive. Hayes. And the rejection by Ibaka.
The size, the timing of Ibaka, tailor-made for protecting the rim.
Another shot, and it's good off the back rim and in. Rubin's got the lead up to 3 now for the Magic.
And, Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second-chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
Extraordinary work from Parker to find his teammate for the open basket. His passing is just phenomenal.
Here's George. Here's Gilmore. Good D by Gasol. New York's gone 1 of 2 on 3 quarters here in the second quarter so far.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off. He just didn't get there quickly.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
The Knicks making a switch here. Stolen by DeBusschere. 1-on-1 here. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And they'll keep possession. Here's Hayes. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Artest missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Rejected by Gasol. Here's Chenier. He's covered by Irving. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Yeah, looking for offense inside as they try to chip away at this lead here in the second.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And the Magic making a change here. Towns is checked in.
What's up?
Here are the Magic now. They trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And here is Irving. 14 points for him. Passes it to Towns. The shake. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Iguodala with it. George picks him up. It's deflected.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's Gilmore. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Great open look there. George has got it all tied up now for the Magic.
Nice setup for one of the game's best shooters. Paul George, cash money on the catch and shoot.
To the paint. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Inside to Busher, passes to Towns. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
And Towns, not known for his rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing more shots.
And with Towns, Greg, you knew he had the potential for rim defense, and it became a focus for him.
Yeah, and a lot of defense is putting in the effort. Credit Towns for improving in that area, and we'll see if he can take another step defensively.
That free throw, no good. And when Towns is on the floor, the attitude of this team, Clark, completely changes. They play with so much more confidence.
Yeah, I could not agree with you more, Kevin. He's a floor raiser. In other words, he makes everybody else play a little better and lifts up their confidence, and he does it while also putting up monster numbers of his own.
Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And, you know, we all know how talented Towns is. Now it's time for him to up the ante and do big things in the playoffs.
Chenier, the pass to Thompson. Here's Chenier. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Chenier's got 11 points.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Nobody near Irving. Once again off the mark, Orlando. New York's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And the rejection by Towns.
Using all of his height to smother the shot completely. Emphatic block that time by Karl Anthony Towns.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Third team foul.
The Magic have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And Orlando making a change here. Heroes checked in.
And Artis Gilmore is just a massive guy and strong, too. I mean, rugged. A center that is flat out a beast on both ends of the floor. Banged my head against that dude many a time. It was not fun.
Now, here's Thompson. Pass to Chenier. Driving the lane. Off on the layup. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
To the middle. And that one's good. Towns has got the lead up to 4 now for the Magic.
Excellent job by Towns to stick with it. He didn't let the defender get to him there.
Kicks it to Thompson. The pass to Chenier. Lobbed up there for Thompson.
And I don't care what his size is. You cannot forget to box him out. He's just got a nose for the ball, and he is fearless in attacking the glass.
Now, here is Irving. 14 points for him. The 3. That one doesn't go. With 1 on the clock, the shot no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Magic out in front, up 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, you guys have built a lead. What is the key to maintaining or increasing it going it forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
You had the advantage in the first half. We'll see if you can keep that advantage in the second half. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For Orlando, it was a challenging first quarter. They were sleepwalking their way through most of the period and wound up staring at an 11-point deficit by the time it was over. Moving on to the second quarter, big-time momentum shift as they came out blazing, wiping the deficit away and now lead by 2. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Orlando played?
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass. That's going to gain you extra possessions. And check this out. Sometimes just having more offensive chances than your opponent wins the basketball game.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
They were strong in transition. Seemed like the guys fed off the higher tempo. Certainly, they definitely got the looks they wanted, playing an outstanding game. They can keep it up in the second half, they may wear the other side out.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. New York trailing. He's out there with DeBusschere. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Irving. And it's Gilmore in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Now here's Parker. On the clock, over Irving. Shot clock reset for the Knicks. It's Gasol missing. And it's Irving with the ball for the Magic. The 3 from George. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. The Knicks shooting the ball at 42%. Over to the wing. Here's Parker. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feet. Parker's got the game tied up here for the Knicks. George hacks a two-pointer, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. George has got 10 points. Outside Artest. Back to Parker. Down low. The shot's good from Gasol. 6 points for him.
Boy, between his passing and his movement, I tell you, Gasol creates a lot of problems in the paint. Frees him up for some high percentage shots as a result.
Now here's Irving. He's got 14. Looking to end his cold spell, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Iguodala outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Gasol, and the Knicks good for 2.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now, here is George. He's got 10. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Parker against Irving. Parker with the bounce pass. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. New York moving the ball around. Iguodala outside. From deep three-point range, kept alive by New York. Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Now, here is Irving. 16 points for him. Hands it from downtown.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Parker against Irving. To the inside, taken away by Hayes. Iguodala against George. Now the feed to Irving. Tony Parker grabs the miss. Knicks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. To the paint, here's Gasol. Got a piece of it. Irving looking for an opening. Right through the D for the layup. Now it's a 3-point Orlando lead.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
Now here's Iguodala. He has 6. Outside Artest. Down low, Gasol. Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up.
Well, we see him operate all around the court, but Gasol is at his best when he's throwing it down like that.
Irving against Iguodala. Shoots. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Knicks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Parker passes to Artest. Right side Gasol, and they double up Gasol. Over Gilmore. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, you see the toughness and the instincts of Jabbar. I mean, always a threat for these second chance opportunities.
And it's George missing. For New York, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Artest against DeBusschere. Iguodala, the pass to Parker. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. Irving's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His first team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
And he knocks down the first one. Elliott's checked in for the Magician. Hayes hits them both. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for New York. Gasol trying to free himself up. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Ben Simmons.
Yeah, and Parker with the pump fake there draws the foul. He is really crafty in terms of creating contact against his opponents.
And he makes the first. And Parker drops them both. Here are the Magic now. It's a 1-point game. Outside, Simmons. No good. Shot missing. And New York the other way now. Here's Iguodala. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Here's Tomjanovich. Four on the shot clock. Simmons trying to get open. Misses in close. The Knicks have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Here is Elliott, covered by Hayes. Parker left side. Passes it to Gasol. Back to Parker. A 3-ball. Good on the 3-point shot. Parker's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He's been one of the best passing centers in the league for a long time. Gasol is patient and makes really good decisions.
Elliott against George. Here's Tomjanovich. Marc Gasol picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Orlando.
Knicks substitution.
And the Knicks making a change here as well. Petrovic is checked in for Tony Parker. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And your 4-on-7. Your 4-on-7.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for the Knicks. Pass to Tomjanovich. The Magic again can't hit. The Knicks leading by 4. Here's Petrovic. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Canby. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Tomjanovich passes to Simmons. And it's George finishing it off.
Boy, the high-flying acrobatics of George. Something to behold. When he leaves the ground for these alley-oops, you drop your jaw in awe.
Now here's Iguodala. He's got 6. And there's the pass to Petrovic. Here is Elliott. Shot clock at 6. 3-pointers off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
George against Ibaka for the tie. Knicks with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. To the wing right side. Here's Petrovic, and it's sent back by George.
George clearly one of the best two-way players in the game. He never takes a play off defensively.
Tomjanovich passes to Simmons. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Simmons. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Heroes checked in for Paul George. Thompson, he's checked in for the Knicks. And that was the great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Petrovic. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Thompson looking for an opening. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hero kicks to Simmons. Over Petrovic. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Towns finds Hero. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Petrovic. Tries again. And the rebound goes to Marcus Camby.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Back to Hero for the lead. They get it again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Camby's got it all tied up now for the Magic.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Petrovic. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Count that one. And the Knicks lead by 2.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Hero with it. Working on Thompson. Towns. He doesn't hit that one. The Knicks go the other way with it.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Iguodala on top. Guarded by Simmons. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 4-point Knicks lead.
And don't let the lean physique fool you. Kareem with the strength to finish through contact as well as anybody who's ever played.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's his third personal foul. Third team foul.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line, no matter the situation.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
The first one falls. The Magic making a switch here. DeBusschere is checked in. He doesn't get the second one. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for New York. 3-point lead. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Dave DeBusschere.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
That free throw missing. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Simmons. So we can't get either to fall. The Magic trail by 3. Pass to Irving. And no good. But close on that one, so he'll shoot 2.
Right there, Irving does a nice job of anticipating the contact, so he braces himself for it and then works through it.
Irving.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Hard to keep up with Irving. I mean, this guy knows how to get to the line. He's a multi-dimensional scorer, always attacking.
And so Irving nails both of them. New York's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Now Iguodala. He's got 6. Thompson dishes to Iguodala. Back to Thompson. And he banks in the layup. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Outside Irving. 3-pointer. Good on the triple. Irving's got the game tied up here for Orlando.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Here's Chenier. Banked in off the glass. Chenier's got 13 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Hero passes to Towns, and it's good. 2 points.
You gotta respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 8. It's hauled in by the Magic. Camby's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hero kicks to Irving. For the lead. He can't get it to go. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Orlando Magic. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. With Ibaka sitting on the bench, here's who David Fizdale is going to go with. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Marc Gasol. Then it's Magician. Then it's Thompson. And it's Chenier in at the point guard. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Boy, the leaping ability of Thompson, so impressive. Easily getting off the floor to jam it home.
Outside Irving. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Chenier. Back to Artest. Pocket 6. Shoots from 14. A nice shot by Chenier. And the Knicks lead by 4.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Now, here is DeBusschere. Left side, Irving. Abdul-Jabbar with the block. Fires the 3. And Artest with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Now it's a 7-point Knicks lead.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now, here is Irving. Will it go? The Magic again can't hit. New York leading by 7. With the teardrop, Chenier's shot is off. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Magic. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the team.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Hayes comes in for Towns, and Georgia subbed in for Tyler Hero. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Parker's checked in. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. George against Thompson. George passes to Irving. 6 to shoot. From deep. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
And the call will be against Tony Parker. That'll be his second foul of the game. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Good ball movement here by the Magic.
George's all-around game is very impressive. His passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target now.
Parker dishes to Gasol. To the wing on the left. Parker inside, covered by Irving, and that one's good. Parker's got 23 points.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Here's George, and the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Artest. Here's Parker. Off the left rim and out. The Magic trail by 9. On the wing, Irving. And it's out of bounds. The Magic as Orlando will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Lob pass to George, and he lays in the alley-oop.
And George continues to build on his offensive repertoire over time. I mean, if you stay off of him and you give him too much space, he'll burn you for that mistake.
Parker against Irving. Over Parker. The pass to DeBusschere. Traps in the tray.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Parker passes to Artest. Driving to the basket. He kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Thompson outside. Pass to Artest. Takes the three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 15 points for Magician.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Rejected by Gasol. Parker against Irving. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. DeBusschere against Artest. Passes it to Parker. Shot clock at 6. Stolen. Here's DeBusschere. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
Parker drives in. Chalk up 2 there. Parker's got 4 points this quarter.
And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Orlando. They trail by 6. Rejected by Gasol. And they get it back. It's good. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 11 rebounds. Parker against Irving. Tries it from 9. Here's Gasol. And then Gasol slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Poke loose. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. New York leading by 6. The dish to Parker. And there's the drive. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Gasol's got 3 assists now in this one.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
New York's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. George against Thompson. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from George. Into the lane over Parker. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from George.
George can be so deadly on the drive. He's got great quickness. He sees an opening and takes it right away.
New York calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Tony Parker.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Knicks. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Coach Fizdale was going over with his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Now, here's Parker. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Gasol, and it's good for 2. Gasol's got 10 points here in the second half.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
There's the lob to the hoop, and Hayes throws it down.
Tell you what, I can watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
Iguodala against George. And it's blocked. Goes back up. Iguodala kicks to Gasol. Over Hayes. It's Gasol missing. The Magic trail by 6. On the wing, Irving. Back to DeBusschere. And Dave DeBusschere with the slam.
Hard-nosed and tenacious. Big D crashes that offensive glass. One way he loves to get his points.
Parker passes to Gasol. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. George, no good. The Knicks leading by 4. Outside Artest. And the foul goes on the Magician. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
Parker against Irving. For the 3, Abdul-Jabbar with the block. They get it back.
Yeah, and sometimes he comes off as maybe being laid back, but Gilmore is a fierce competitor in the post, and it comes out in his rebounding more than anywhere else.
And Parker, here we go. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes is... DeBusschere passes to Gilmore. Artest with the ball. Parker outside. Goes up and lays it. Parker's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Huge shot by Parker there at a moment when his team needed one. A big-time player who welcomes any challenge that comes his way.
It'll go, and the New York Willis cut down to 2 on the bucket from Irving.
Boy, you need a confident player to get you a big bucket, and that's exactly who Irving is and what he does.
He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. To the middle. Here's Gilmore. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. Over Hayes. The shot by Abdul-Jabbar, no good. Pass to Gilmore. Back to the Busher to take the lead, and right through it goes. And the Magic lead by 2.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Irving against Parker. And it's sent back by Irving.
Irving bringing a little more intensity to the defensive end there, using his speed to get ahead of that shot.
New York's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Here's Parker. Got it! A huge shot to tie it up.
And you can see it in his eyes right now. Parker is going for the jugular.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Fans, the loudest section gets 3 t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Irving. It's good!
Irving's got him falling right now, that's for sure.
Time called in. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. There's 48 seconds left in the 4th quarter. There's 48 seconds left in the game. Parker against Irving. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. It's blocked, and he recovers it. Parker against Irving. Throws it up high, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Artest, and it's blocked. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Good. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for Orlando, Kyrie Irving.
Take a break.
At the line for two.
2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
New York calls timeout. They're down by 4. 9 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Seconds left to play in the final quarter. And the Knicks miss again. George looking around. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.